Hey everyone, welcome back to Queen Cece's channel. I am back today with another video. It is about the game InZoi. Some of you have watched my video of making a character, and today I kind of want to just talk about some of the videos that I have watched and just kind of give my little opinion about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. Basically, InZoi seems like it's going to be an amazing game. It has so much potential for just every possibility that you can even think of. For me, I'm just hoping and wishing things get fleshed out more. There's just so many things that they can just add, and I'm just so excited for it. So we're just gonna kind of go over some of the videos that I've personally watched and basically just kind of give our own opinions on it, especially some of the cool things. I just want to put out this disclaimer. I know that I haven't put out any videos of me actually playing like The Sims or anything like that. And even though I talk about it a lot, I talk about it on my Instagram, I talk about it on my Twitter all the time. And, even on YouTube, I talk about it. And I just don't have any like Let's Plays to kind of prove that I like it, but like I've been playing The Sims since it first came out. I've been playing since Sims 1. And everybody that knows me knows my favorite was The Sims 2. I did play a little bit of Sims 3. I've talked about it in my other videos that I didn't really get too much into it as much, but as I gotten older, I was like, you know what, let me give it a try. And I actually did play some of the stuff, and it was great. It was great. But there were some things that I did wish that was in it, like The Sims 2 or whatever. One thing that I like about The Sims 4, I know a lot of people are into like rabbit holes and stuff like that, and I think that's cool for some things, but I kind of like to see my sim, or just like, the thing that I created, do stuff and see how they interact with it. So for me, like rabbit holes, it can be a hit and miss. But my whole disclaimer is the fact that even though there's some things that I talk about that are not great about like The Sims 4, it's just the fact that like we're paying all this money to continue supporting this company, and they're literally selling us a broken game. And that's not fair to us, because they know that we truly love this game, like die hard love The Sims. Today is supposed to be the anniversary, and we didn't get not one present, not one free gift. And the reason why, I'm pretty sure, is because people were talking ish about them and praising InZoi. So for me, I'm just like, y'all need the competition. Y'all need to step it up or whatever. If y'all want to just slap us in the face and say like, oh, it's our anniversary or whatever. With Sims 4, it's been 10 years basically. Sims 4 anniversary. Has it been 10 years? Is it their 10th year anniversary? Because it came out, 2014 it came out. Woo, yeah. So yeah, it's their 10-year anniversary. Usually they come out with like something free, it might not be the greatest thing that we always complain about it anyway, but it is something. And I just feel like they're not giving us anything because of the fact that people have been talking ish, and I get it. I'm one of those people, not as hard as some other people have. I'm just saying, like, as far as this new game trying to come out, this is their time to be like, okay, this is amazing, we need to step up our game so we don't lose our people. We don't lose the people that have been here since day one. So, what can we do to make it better? Yes, today they came out with a laundry list saying all these fixes that need to be done. Fixes that should have been fixed like, 10 years ago? Well, some of the games aren't even out yet, but some of them that should have been fixed the time that the game had already came out. Whatever DLC that came out, y'all should have been trying to fix it that month instead of packing on another DLC to another DLC to another DLC to another DLC. Like, that's why people's games are crashing. That's why people can't even play The Sims. That's crazy. You're paying all this money and your game is crashing. Like, EA, please get it together. Like, that's not fair to people. Like, just think about it, Let's say you sat here, and I know I shouldn't compare it to that, but it's basically like that. Let's just say, like, you paid all this money, you saved up to buy a new home, and it's supposed to be brand new, brand spanking new. You're excited. They told you about all the amenities, all the stuff that it comes with, and then you're not even in that house for a full 6 months, and shit's already breaking. Shit is getting destroyed, the roof is caving in, and then all this other stuff. But you were told like this and that and all these great things. That's what y'all do with us with these trailers. You over here doing this movie magic stuff and letting us know like, hey, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get that. And we're sitting here getting excited for like gameplay or just to even play the game in general. And then the gameplay is lacking. There is no gameplay. There's no new objects to interact with. There's no autonomy of my sim liking whatever object or situation and just doing it on its own. We got to sit there and make shit happen, which is very exhausting sometimes. And the fact that the game is crashing. We can't even play the game. Like, that's not fair. Y'all need to get it together. And then that's probably why people are talking mess. Don't get me wrong. I do love The Sims 4. There are some things about them that I really do love. I love the multitasking. That's one thing that I've noticed in InZoi they don't have. I was like, please make that a feature. Because building on top of something like that is... There's so many possibilities for you to do. Like something as simple as you sitting on the couch, you're eating, your husband or your kid or your friend comes sits on the couch with you and you're having a conversation. I want to be able to eat, watch TV, and talk to my Zoi at the same time. Like, I want those extras. Or just to sit down and eat and watch TV. Or to sit down and talk with, I mean, they do have it where you're sitting down and you're talking with them or whatever. But just stuff like that. Something just as simple as that. There's so many things that The Sims 4 has done that was great. And the multitasking is pretty good. It's just to get your sim to actually do the task has been kind of like excruciating and frustrating. Like, why aren't you listening? They're like children that are hard-headed. They don't want to do it. They want to do what they want, and it's annoying. So yeah. Anyways, getting off this rant. But I just had to make that disclaimer. Like, I do love The Sims 4. It's just the company itself is just doing wrong to their consumers. And that's where I have an issue with. I just feel like whatever they did with The Sims 2, I don't know what genius put that together. I know we talk about Will Wright all the time, but whoever came up with the AI back then, like, why can't y'all make some, put some money aside and talk to this person? Like, why couldn't this been built off of that and made it better? Like, it's not, I don't know. For some reason, I don't feel like it's that hard. We're in 2024 and there's so many different programs and technology that's like, there's no excuse. There's other games that do it. It's crazy. Like, I just feel like there's no excuse. But anyways, I wanted to play some videos, just kind of like going over some stuff so you guys can, like, you know, see what I'm looking at and what I like. Let me put on my headphones. I'm probably not gonna have, like, because I don't know what music that they're using, so I don't want to use that. So yeah, hold up, let's see. All right, so one of the people that I talked about in my last video, Ocean Sims, I love her. She is amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and make this big. So basically, she has like this family that she's been playing with for a while. She's trying to see how, like, the whole concept of like the cheating and the fighting, and that's one thing that we were lacking in The Sims 4 is the fact that there's not that many like consequences in certain things, and that's something that I've seen on a lot of videos for InZoi that wasn't really, you know, it needs to be fleshed out just a little bit more. Like, there's consequences because they have these things called karma, but there's certain things I feel should have happened. But this one I want to talk about that's actually was really good. It kind of was giving me Sims 3 vibes. So this is one of her Zois. I totally forgot the name. I'm so sorry, Ocean. And I watched the whole series. But she has her Zoi basically at this place, eating, and then she's trying to have her Zoi kind of flirt with another guy because she's already married and everything like that. Let me see if I can, because I remember she was like flirt. Okay, here we go. So she was having her Zoi, I almost said Sim, her Zoi like flirt with the guy, and one of the consequences that came up that was actually pretty good was basically her husband ended up calling her or texting her and asking her where she was, and I thought that was kind of crazy because it's like, how did he know that? But I guess there are other Zois that are around that could see that, and they will basically tell your husband or whoever what happened. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like this person back here, I know for a fact. Oh, there you go. Where are you? Tell me now. Yeah, that's so crazy. So in The Sims 4, like, yeah, they start reacting, they get mad or whatever, but then when they talk back with their sim or like their wife or whatever, they have just regular conversation. They don't go and, you know, get mad at them. It's not like The Sims, it's a commercial. It's not like The Sims 2 where you're mad at somebody or you're like, you know, feeling some type of way or don't like them. I love the fact that they'll literally fight you on sight. Like, there's no questions. And they have like these expressions on their face in Sims 2 where they'll look at you mad because they know they don't feel comfortable being around that person. You know, I know in The Sims 4 they added sediments and stuff, and they'll have like a buff that will make their emotions not feel comfortable by somebody they're not around. But when they interact with them just regular. You know, they don't just, you know, it's not like, oh, it's a tense conversation, or they don't like, I don't know. It just doesn't work. I've tried so many ways. It's like you need a mod. You need a mod for it to work properly. So getting back to this, because I don't really pay for YouTube to do the no commercial thing, which is fine. yeah, so it's kind of funny, like they know. So she's like blaming this person for basically telling, but the thing is like you're making your Zoi. That's so funny. Like their reactions, or like how they interact, is really unique. I really like it. But basically it's not like this person came up to you and like confronted you or anything like that, but she had to go up to her and tell her like, hey, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Excuse my language, but how are you gonna sit here and tell my husband what I've been doing? So let's see. They also go through like different reactions. I know he's not really happy right now, so she's just kind of like going through the reactions of like how he's feeling and everything. And it's so crazy, like all these different things that you can do and press. It's a lot. It's kind of overwhelming. I think it's just overwhelming because it's like new and everything. So okay, let's go to the part where they're actually fighting. I think she's making, okay, so he feels displeased, but she's basically a rumor. Oh my goodness, that's funny. She's basically the one that is pressing the interactions that she wants. So I kind of want some more autonomy. That's one thing that I want. The emotions, obviously, it's the same thing with The Sims. I don't know if this is like a good example. Maybe there might be other videos that might be a better example of it and show that, you know, there's autonomy where they just kind of go up to that person and fight with them, or like don't like them or something like that. This is actually kind of cool. The fact that he's like burning stuff. That's hilarious. Like, I remember watching this video, Ocean's reaction. She's like, she's not even fazed by it. But yeah, I think that could be fleshed out. Oh yeah, the slap was kind of crazy. Let me see. Ooh, that shit realistic. That's realistic. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna stop this. Oh, she took a picture. She took a picture. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead. Let me skip ahead. I'm gonna go to. This is when she has like the baby and stuff. So the baby is kind of almost the same, but just a little bit different. They do have a cutscene, which I miss the cutscenes. You know, we used to have like really good cutscenes and stuff, and then we got a commercial. But yeah, we used to have really good cutscenes in The Sims 2, and I loved it. I love the cutscenes. I mean, you could always skip it and everything. So one thing is that they need to fix is that in the cutscenes they have basically, this is like probably a placement baby, but her baby don't look like this. It's don't look like nobody. And I know she was cheating, but she didn't, not with nobody that's blonde. But basically this is like a placement holder. I'm guessing, I'm hoping, because I don't want every single time I have a cutscene and I want to go back to it for like, you know, story mode or anything, and my baby don't look like me. So that's something else that they definitely need to go back and fix. But if it is a placeholder, then yeah, I get it, you know. So, but it's a cute little cutscene though. And then they have their values changed and everything like that, which is really cool. So yeah, seems like with the babies it's cool. I'm gonna go to, so another person, Emma Nicole. I was watching some of her videos, or actually I've only watched 2 of her videos, and she wanted to be like the worst Zoi ever and just see like what happens. So far it just brought down her karma. But it was, I don't know if it's a glitch or it's like people really do like that about her, but she kept getting a whole bunch of gifts for her just being bad. So so when you go into the menu, it shows that you can edit the world, and you can see on the sides, basically you can lower like everything, which she's doing right now, or she wants everything horrible to like happen. And I like the fact that she edited the world where it looks so grim, it looks so disgusting. It's like apocalypse type style. So she's putting all the bad animals. Okay, she's gonna show you guys where run down. Things were just like on fire randomly. Like, the only thing is that it doesn't make your house look run down, but some of your items can decay quicker, that I did see on there, which is kind of interesting. She has like a really nice apartment. This is actually really pretty. The only thing is, I mean, you can make your own home and stuff like that, but I wonder if they have something where you can have like you can make like a rundown home. So she basically just goes out on the street and just picks on somebody just like random, and tries to see if there's just any consequences like happening. But it mainly seemed like it just brought her karma down. So she's like known to be a really bad person. Oh my gosh, this quality is supposed to be up, but I don't know why it looks really low. It might just be her video, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's basically from what I saw in this video. It just made the karma go down. The other thing I did see that was actually cool was, let me see, it was when she ran up on an officer. Let's see, where is it? Oh, she has to go to the bathroom. That was actually kind of funny. Yeah, so you can see the karma like goes down and everything like that. And then you can see all the bad interactions. So you have more options as to have bad interactions, which is actually cool. I just want to be able to, like, if I'm fighting somebody, I want to get arrested. You know, I want somebody to report me. See, she gets all these free gifts all of a sudden. So I don't know if that's a glitch or that's something that she just has to... See, look at all these gifts she got. She got all these gifts from all these people, which doesn't make any sense, because, like, when you want to get gifts from people because your karma is up, like, you are actually doing good deeds. So this part just didn't really make any sense to me. And every time she opened the gift, she didn't even like it, which I like that. I want reactions to certain gifts. If I don't like it, I want my Zoi to react to it. She don't like none of her gifts, which is funny. Let me see if I can go to... So she stole money, which somebody did that before too. And for your karma to go down, you have to have somebody see you do those bad things. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Everything's on fire. All right, so that's a police officer. I think that's a police officer, yeah. So she's distorting an officer, and then now she has 3 hours, or she has to pay 1,000 in order to, yeah, or penalty 1,000 meow, which is basically the Zoi's money. I wonder, has anybody found any cheats yet on any of this stuff? That would be cool if they found some cheats where you can just basically like mother load. That would be nice. But yeah, so she ends up having to go to jail for like 3 hours. I wish that it not only does you get handcuffed, but they like escort you to the facility. I mean, if you're gonna make the characters realistic and make certain situations realistic, like car accidents and everything, you might as well make something like this be realistic, you know? I want everything to just be fleshed out. I don't want no half-ass nothing, to be honest with you. So yeah, that was one of the videos that I really like seeing. I really like a cotton sock. That's her name. That's another person that I talked about in my last video. And she was like, I think the first one to, she might not have been, but she was the first one that popped up to show like all the stuff that you can do. So if you guys wanted to go to her page, her name is A Cotton Sock, and she does have like long gameplays of InZoi. So I really like that. There was one that I really like where she was talking about if there's any lore or anything, which she said that there is like a lot, and I love that because I want to have background stories of different Zois. You know, I don't want to just have to sit here and have to make up lore for everything, you know? So she's like basically, so mainly like the lore that she was mainly talking about is how there's this place, let's just say it's like heaven, but it's like an office, and they're all supposed to be like control of like the Zois and everything like that. And you're that person that works in the office and you create the Zois and you control them. So you're basically like playing God, but in an office at the same time. And then that's how that whole concept of like karma, bad karma, good karma, and all that other stuff come into play. And I guess you get good things happen to you, and then if you do bad things happen to you, or whatever. So she was just kind of talking about the lore behind that, which was very interesting. I just want to have more background lore on each of the Zois. That would be cool. Just hearing about like their own personality and everything like that. That would be nice. Another thing that they talked about, let's see, let's go into, she did something with like build mode, and then she talks about like the town and everything like that. So with build mode, it seems pretty straightforward. The graphics are insane, but yeah, the build mode is pretty straightforward, which is great. It seems like it's very easy. Doesn't seem like it's hard at all. She basically changed like the floor, making it more glossier, or you can just like change like the patterns and stuff on there. It's kind of crazy though. So you could paint and choose what you want. It's kind of cool though that you can kind of change it. But I think that's gonna, like, for people who are builders, I definitely No, they're about to go in. They are about to go in. Because the fact that you can do something so intricate like that is crazy. There's so many possibilities. Okay, so they have AI textures, where you can like basically go search online what kind of textures you want, and you can like place it on there. Or you can go and copy an actual object and put it in your game. That's crazy. But anyways, I don't want to spend too much time on it. I just wanted to basically talk about my wish list. I just want so much for InZoi, and I'm just so excited. I just don't want things to be messed up. I know things are not going to be perfect. It's always room for improvement, especially when they first come out and everything like that. I just want things to just be, if you can. I'm pretty sure they studied The Sims. I'm pretty sure they studied The Sims, because the fact that a lot of the stuff that was from The Sims that they're incorporating in here, it's inevitable that they have. So I know for a fact that they studied on probably some of the things that we've all wanted, and they're trying to implement that. So I'm very excited. I just want more autonomy. Like, if anything, I just want more autonomy. I just want more reactions to things. I want whatever, if my sim loves music, that they'll go and play music all the time, or they'll play an instrument, or they want to go to a concert, or they want to be in a band, or just things like that. There's just something small as that, or somebody like that loves art. Of course, they autonomously either paint or even drawing, like just have them be on the table and just wanting to draw because they just love art. That they want to aspire to open up an art studio, or to sell their art, or to be what do you call it, like an animator or something like that. Like, there's so many possibilities. Kovu just likes to make noise every time I make videos. He wants to get on the things, or in the things that make the most noise. Sir. What are you doing in there? It's so funny because he doesn't like the sound of plastic. And I was actually going to get rid of this tube. But then lately he's been in this tube. I don't know why. I think he's just being a little ass crack. He knows that mommy's busy. So. But anyways. Yeah, there's just so many possibilities. So many things that I would love InZoi to implement and make things better, where we feel, we have a choice. If we want to go to playing The Sims 4, we can play The Sims 4. Or if we just want to play InZoi, at least we know that it's going to give everything that we want. It's giving everything. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But yeah, this game has a lot of potential. I don't think it's ready to come out yet. I know a lot of people said it's going to be coming out at the end of this year. And I honestly want them to work on every single thing possible. I'm good with next year, to be honest with you, because I believe in this game so much that I just want the best. I want the best results. Yeah. But yeah, so that is my insights on InZoi. I know it's not a lot, but it's something. So I just wanted to be able to talk about it and just kind of give my views on it from what I've seen. And if there's any other gameplay that you guys saw that actually explains all those things that I guess I didn't see, please let me know. I try not to look at too many videos because I just don't want it to spoil too much for me. But then again, I'm like, you know what? I do need to watch these videos just so I can put my 2 cents in and actually give insights on how this could be like a lot better, or, you know, what can they do to make this game even more incredible than what it is. I feel it's one of those things that I do need to study on a lot more and watch more videos, but I just don't want it to ruin it for me because I get so excited watching the videos. I'm like, oh, I've seen everything that I need to see, like me playing it. Will I still have that same excitement? I don't want to overstimulate myself with watching a whole bunch of people's videos to the point where I'm just like, I get bored easily just playing the game. I don't know. That's just how I feel. I like being surprised. I love just being surprised with my own experience, just like I did with the character creations. And with the character creations, there was a lot of stuff I guess I did miss because I did start watching other people's videos, and it is insane how much detail it is. Like, I'm already amazed at how much detail is in it, but there's so much stuff that not so much stuff, but there was quite a few things that I did miss that I could have added to my character, but it's okay. I can always, you know, when it comes out, I can always go back. So yeah, I'm not even worried about it. Other than that, yeah, that is my insights on InZoi for just watching other people's videos and seeing some of the gameplay, seeing how the customization for architecture is, and yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait until it comes out, but then again, I can't wait. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video because my other video was very long and I don't want to go over too much of this time with talking about InZoi. We'll have other videos to talk about it, but yeah, thank you guys for coming to my channel. It's much appreciated. I see that I got new followers, or new subscribers, I should say, and I'm very grateful for you guys subscribing. I'm all about supporting other people, so if you have a YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, I'm all about following and supporting your creative content as well too. But thank you. Don't forget, for all the ones that are new on here, to like and subscribe and also comment, because I do want to hear your insights, because that like keeps me going and making more videos. Like, I want to talk about what you guys think, you know. So, but yeah, thank you guys for coming to Queen Cece's channel. Like I said before, I appreciate you guys even watching my videos. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.